Is there a future of blockchain in government voting? Could AI remove the need to vote altogether?
Thanks, Brandon. Of course, I think both cases, blockchain is the best way for us to provide every single citizen an actual vote. The challenge is that we're living in a government system that's 200 years old, and we don't actually have a direct democracy, a representative democracy. And there's so many structures in place that you'd have to have a wholesale revolution of the United States or any nation to actually reinvent voting. And that's kind of painful and tough. I do think we're going to start developing a world where we're spending a lot of our time in virtual reality. And while you and I may be, I'm making a presumption here, a US citizen, I'm a US citizen, I will have a second citizenship in a virtual world. And probably in that second citizenship, there will be direct democracy voting, and blockchain will be the mechanism for delivering it. Now, AI, yeah, I probably would entrust an AI to making the decisions far better than any human if I was clear about what the AI was trying to maximize or what it was trying to minimize. So ultimately, where we are going, you haven't asked this question, but a dear friend of mine, Brian Johnson, talks about it's not about AI versus humans, it's about AI and humans making HI, or human intelligence. And so when all of us actually have sort of like done this with the AI, the sort of brain-computer interface, it's going to make voting a lot more easier. And I can't wait for that. Guess what? Ray Kurzweil says, isn't that far away. Nanobots in your brain in just 16 years. Get ready. It's going to be fun.
Can't you see they're killing us with consideration? Spreading us into atrophy? Don't you realize the implication of that? If everything is done for us, there'll be no incentive. Why should we learn mathematics when the computers can find the solutions better and faster? We don't even control them anymore. The brains are designed by other brains. The robots improve themselves. We don't know how. We give them data, they give us answers.
First, there were the plants. They developed into animals which ate the plants. The animals were small, but they grew. And the larger animals ate the smaller animals.
What does that mean?
So far, according to history, each dynasty devises its own end. The animal develops a brain, and the brain destroys the animal.
Our brains conceived you robots. Are you threatening to destroy us?
Oh, no. We are by no means sure that we are the next step. It's just that in view of the cycle, we are the best we have to offer to help you. The cycle is rather inexorable.
That's treason.
No, it isn't. It's logic. I have to be logical. Do you know how the machine analyzes the data?
Well, no, not exactly.
Then how do you know if the father-mother uses all the data you give it? How do you know whether or not supplementary data is considered?
We don't.
Then you might almost say that the machines elect the leaders. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm circuited to be logical and yet not to offend. That sometimes poses an insoluble problem.